But before we get to anything else here, we've got our correspondent at Lucas Oil Stadium, Pat Almquist, is there in Indianapolis. Pat, what are you hearing out there? Pat!
Mom,
Pat!
I told you, I don't need the meatloaf right
Pat!
now. Oh, Andy, great to hear from you. Like you said, I'm here at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, home of the Peyton Mannings, actually. But on Sunday, Peyton Manning isn't going to be playing. It'll be the New England Patriots and the San Francisco Giants, the winners of the 2010 World Series.
There's a lot wrong there. How many Peyton Mannings are there in Indianapolis?
About 11.
Okay.
I think it's the New York Giants.
And the New York Giants maybe won?
Right, my mistake.
Didn't
New York
win
Giants.
the World Series?
My mistake completely.
Baseball?
I forgot. This is the rematch, correct?
Is there even a baseball
Super
team
Bowl?
in Indianapolis? I don't.
This is the rematch of the 2007 Super Bowl, correct?
Yes,
Between
yes.
New England and New York?
Yes.
My mistake completely. I must have gotten it mixed up. It's going to be great to watch, really exciting. Lucas Oil is going to be packed, and I can't wait to see what Eli and Tom throw at us.
Well, have you heard anything there in Indianapolis, any buzz about how the game is going to unfold?
Now, as a reporter, I've got some inside connections, and one of those, Madden 2012, the video game. I played a simulation the other day, and the way I have it ending up, the Giants are going to win this 24-20. It's going to be quite exciting.
Now, were you the Patriots or the Giants?
It's a simulation. I wasn't playing at all. I just watched it. Yeah.
Just
Okay, well, we don't want to have any bias.
Exactly.
We don't want to have any bias
just want to see
in the
how
report here.
If I had played, the score would have been 0-0, and we don't want that.
Well, Pat, do you have anybody to talk to down there? Anybody to interview?
I've been looking around. Bill Belichick's around here somewhere. I think he had a meeting with Satan, something about selling his soul. I'm not really sure. Hopefully we can find him. But I think he's coming out of the meeting now. Bill, do you mind coming over here and answering a few questions? How are you doing today, Bill?
You know, I'm doing okay. I'm just really looking forward to Sunday.
Now, do you have a specific game plan against the Giants on Sunday?
Yeah, we thought long and hard about it. We really want to score more points than they do and win the game.
Now, you see, he's won 3 Super Bowls, and with a game plan like that, I think we can all see why. So now a big problem has been the pass rush. The Giants are notorious for having a great pass rush, and with Tom Brady there, how do you plan on defending that?
Pretty simple. Tom Brady's one of the faster quarterbacks in the league, so we're just going to rely on him breaking the pocket and just, you know, I think he might, you know, run for 3 touchdowns.
Now, do his Uggs help him while he's running in the pocket?
I don't believe that he wears the Uggs on the field. Those are off the field to keep his feet warm, so he can run fast.
Understood, understood. Now, one of the big questions that the panelists brought up earlier is Rob Gronkowski. Will he be playing on Sunday?
Oh, definitely. Maybe, possibly he could. Yes, maybe.
A definitive answer from Bill Belichick over here, one of the greatest coaches around. Now, he's notorious for not divulging that much information, but I think I've done a pretty good job of making him talk even more than a sorority girl on speed. He's telling us a lot about the game. We're really excited about Sunday, definitely.
Well, Pat, I don't think that's Bill Belichick.
No, it's definitely Bill Belichick, and we're definitely at Lucas Oil Stadium. I mean, I don't know if you can see the sign there, but
Are you
yeah.
sure?
He's been smiling for a pretty long time. I don't think he's ever smiled for that long.
Yeah, I don't think he moved his mouth, and he's looking the other way, kind of.
Yeah, he's
like, looking away from you.
He gets nervous in interviews, guys. Trust me, this is definitely Bill Belichick.
All right, well, Pat, I have to say I'm expecting a little bit more from you when we come back to you later in the show. All right, on to our next segment here. We did a man on the street interview. We were able to go out into the Carolina community and find out what some UNC students thought about the Super Bowl and who was going to win.
Definitely the New England Patriots. I'm so excited for them to win. I know they're going to, so.
It may be decided by field goal, so, you know.
Hate the Patriots, got the Giants.
I'm a big fan of Tom Brady, but, you know, I just think I think that D-line's going to stop him.
I'm having the Giants win.
And why the Giants?
Just because I don't want the Patriots to win another Super Bowl.
Giants, definitely. Why do you have the Giants? I don't like the Pats, man.
Patriots.
Why the Patriots?
Because the rest of my house wants them to lose.
I'm from New York, so I'm a Giants fan.
Well, I'm a Panthers fan. I hate the Patriots, so the Giants are definitely going to win.
Well, I would love to see the Giants win, but, like, just because the Patriots have been there, keep going there somewhat year after year after year.
Giants are definitely going to win, like easy.
I don't know. The Giants have been playing pretty good, but I think the Patriots are still going to win.
It was great to get the thoughts of some of the people out there in the UNC community, and we'll get our panelists' predictions a little bit later in the show. But right now, it's time for a segment we like to call Quick Hits. Now, you can give some explanation here as to why you're picking one or the other, but it's just a fun little game, kind of an either-or, who's your favorite, or what do you like better kind of segment.
Sounds
All right,
good.
so are you guys ready?
Absolutely.
Who has the better game in the Super Bowl, Tom Brady or Eli Manning?
Eli Manning.
Oh, that threw me off. I mean, as a Patriots fan, I thought you were going to say Tom Brady. I'm going to say Eli Manning, too. He definitely plays as well as his defense plays. His defense is full force right now, and, you know, I see him having the better game.
Pass rush coming at Brady means Eli's going to have a better game. If you ask me who's the better quarterback, every day I'm going to say Brady. Every day. Look at the stats from this year. Look at the stats from the year before.
Unbelievable. Just stop
Wow,
there.
okay. Moving on to our next topic. Who do you trust to make the halftime adjustments in this Super Bowl game, Tom Coughlin or Bill Belichick?
Belichick, every time. Mastermind. He knows what he's doing. He's 3-1 in the Super Bowl. Him and Brady have broken the records.
And the one in the Super Bowl was against Tom Coughlin and the New York Giants. He's a second half coach. You know, in the season, in the second half of games, he definitely makes the adjustments. You know, he's going to do better.
All right, next one. Who's the better broadcaster, Michael Strahan or Teddy Bruschi?
Michael Strahan. Michael Strahan's better than Teddy Bruschi at everything. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a better broadcaster. I mean, just, it's no question right there.
Wouldn't say better at everything. Broadcaster is Strahan.
Well, but from a football perspective,
Yeah.
you acted like you were leaning.
How is Teddy Bruschi better at football than Michael Strahan?
He wasn't.
Silence.
He won that, but I'm going to say Strahan. He's a better analysis as well.
All right, kicker. Who do you trust in the clutch? Who's got ice water in his veins, Tynes or Gostkowski?
Gostkowski.
I have Gostkowski too. He hits 82%. He's hit 82% of his field goals, and Lawrence Tynes 79.
Well, Tynes just hitting that game winner last week. Does that weigh into your decision at all?
Not me personally, no.
No, Gostkowski said it before in interviews. It doesn't matter about that last kick all the time. You got to think about the first 3 quarters.
Interesting. Favorite kid of an owner? All right, Jonathan Kraft or Rooney Mara?
Rooney Mara, easily. I mean, Girl with a Dragon Tattoo, fantastic. You know, up-and-coming star, up-and-coming actress. I'm definitely going with Rooney.
Mara, that's some dedication to do that to your body just for a movie. You got to give the girl credit for that.
You see, I'll give a little shout out to Kraft. You know, executive of a football team. It might be his daddy's team, but you know, he's big stuff too. He deserves a little bit of credit. All right, Giants fan John Bon Jovi or Patriots fan Bill Simmons? Who do you like better?
Bill Simmons.
Yeah, Bill
course.
Simmons. I mean, he has one of the greatest podcasts ever.
What about
this is
the
pure
rocker?
entertainment. I would rather listen, read.
One of the best frontmen maybe ever.
But Bill Simmons, he could interview John Bon Jovi, and then I could just get the both of them. I mean, with John Bon Jovi, I can't get Bill Simmons along with it. I can't get that tag team there, but with Bill Simmons, I definitely can. So that'll be fun.
I mean, I don't know, guys. All those rock albums, and even the country album. He was in that movie, the New Year's Eve movie.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Simmons was almost Red Sox Nation president.
Did you see Bill Simmons when he did that NBA game? I don't know if it was last year or 2 years ago, but he was awful. Can't put that guy on TV. I mean, you can put John Bon Jovi on TV.
I mean, that's the first time he was put on TV.
And he was awful.
No. Did you see his mustache on Pardon the Interruption? Best mustache ever. You can't beat that mustache. So obviously we have
I think if John Bon Jovi grew a mustache, it would look better than Bill Simmons'
I totally disagree.
All right. Well, anyway, moving on. The Pro Bowl, this year before the Super Bowl, there's been discussions about having it before, having it after. What do you guys think would be better for the league?
I'm going to let him take this with his little
Okay, I have this full-out plan. I'm thinking post-Super Bowl. That way we can get the best players out there and not, you know, I mean, how are we going to miss Tom Brady, you know, in the Pro Bowl? It just doesn't make sense. Eli Manning either. Post-Super Bowl, flag football game on the beach in Hawaii. It's perfect. Everybody's barefoot except for Tom Brady. He's in his Uggs. And there are going to be no pads. And that way, you know, James Harrison isn't going to go crazy and try to, you know,
False. James Harrison will never go crazy.
I think,
all these players will get hurt playing in the sand.
I think he'll take a break.
Winners of the Super Bowl and the losers are not showing up for your little party.
The losers of the Super Bowl
are not showing
Absolutely
up.
They will.
Absolutely not showing up.
If you put some money on it, if you say, hey, $500,000 to come to the Pro Bowl, yeah, they're going to come to the Pro Bowl.
Who's going to pay them, though? The league? The teams?
No, it would be part of the contract.
See, I think the teams might object a little bit to that.
They have that in the NBA. They have it in all the leagues, so I definitely don't see that problem. I think it definitely needs to be on the beach. That's not going to be a problem. Kids play on the beach all the time, you know, beach soccer and beach volleyball. So
beach volleyball and beach soccer are a complete different sport.
It's flag football. There's
You're
no
telling guys who
there.
hit each other for a living.
But there's no
You're
contact.
telling Harrison to just rip the flag off someone. Is that what you're telling me? You expect him to casually come up to us and just pull it off?
I watched 2 minutes and 30 seconds of the Pro Bowl game last night because somebody decided to change it from the UNC basketball game to the Pro Bowl. And every time they threw it in the end zone, the guy tried to tackle the wide receiver after he catches it, which doesn't make sense. So I'm saying two-hand tag. That way cornerbacks can go for interceptions more, maybe see a long return. You definitely get to see more fun stuff like that. So, I mean, no contact, flag football.
It's an interesting idea.
And it's not happening.
It's better than what they have right now.
I'm going to continue to stay with the pre-Super Bowl game because who is going to actually watch this game? Who's going to watch it? I watch the Pro Bowl because I'm waiting for the Super Bowl. That you have that gap week, I'm watching that. After my team wins the Super Bowl, what am I going to do?
Andy,
casually watch football in the sand? I would go to the beach myself.
Andy, would you watch
You're
the Pro
asking
Bowl?
a guy who sits here and wants to do nothing but sports. Why don't you go up to casual students on the campus and ask them?
Well, sure, I would. But I mean, I watched the Pro Bowl right now.
Tom Brady's going to be dancing in like South America with his girlfriend.
No, not if he's losing $1 million or $5 million. We'll make it more for him since he's obviously so great.
See, for me, I think the game is a joke. Anyway,
but that's why you have to make it fun.
Now you're making it more of a joke.
That's why
you have all-star games in other sports, but to do it after the season and after everything's already happened, it just feels a little bit forced, and nobody pays attention to it. It doesn't mean anything.
Maybe we should put it a
People
month
don't get
after
out to
the Super
Hawaii
Bowl.
for that. I mean, the attendance has been pretty bad. I just don't. I'm not sure I really even understand the point in doing it.
I think we should make it a month after the Super Bowl.
If you want to talk about changing it, I'd move it back to Miami and keep it a week before the Super Bowl.
Why would we move it to Miami?
More people would go.
I like the idea.
More people would go to the game.
If
I have to travel out of the continental U.S. to watch people play in the sand and just pull flags off each other, no one's going.
I totally disagree with that. You can make it fun. I mean, like, they can kick from the sidelines, like field goal kickers.
Now you're just embarrassing the game of football.
All right, guys, this has been far from a quick hit.
Oh, my goodness.
We got to keep these a little bit quicker than this.
All right.
All right. Better song, New York, New York, or Shipping Up to Boston?
New York, New York is a better song.
She's a Boston person, and she's going for all the New York things. It's obviously
the
New York,
best town.
I missed
Boston.
I missed my fedora today. I didn't bring it, but definitely New York, New York, Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, it's hard to go against Frank Sinatra.
Absolutely.
You can't go against
just, I mean, there just aren't, the songs about Boston just, they're not on the same level. I mean, just more people have written great songs about New York
because
for some
it's a greater
reason.
place.
That's just the way it is.